when I was asking questions, by the way, this caught me off guard. I asked everyone what their guilty pleasure movies were, like when you're in a low place or need something. Hers is The Sound of Music. Mine is like anything with Amanda Bynes or Cheering, which I guess I shouldn't be like holding at a higher standard to The Sound of Music. But that's what I just did, and now I feel kind of stupid. Anyway, what's more important here is that I would love to have you applaud for Marpessa, who's a fantastic woman who's going to talk to you about her personal journey.
A girl with all that raising. It's hard to understand how she could be involved with a no-good man. That guy she gave her all to dropped her like a thud. Now, even amongst decent people, Dorothy's name is Mud. Storytelling. May I share my story? Yeah. Okay, good. I didn't know what I was going to do if you said no. My name is Marpessa D Allen, and I am from Aurora, Colorado, also known as ACO. I'm a Colfax kid, and more importantly, a mother of 4. I'm also a Reaganomics baby. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. Now, my oldest son, he's 12. His name is Masai. Gianna, she's 10, and Mayan is 8. And my newest baby is Peace, and she is almost 3 weeks old. Now, before I had these little people, I used to attend Howard University for about 2.5 years in Washington, D.C., in the Chocolate City. Now, disclaimer, this is the blackest presentation you're gonna hear tonight. However, I do have white friends, but buckle up, okay? Toni Morrison also attended Howard University. May she rest in power. I could feel her spirit in the air. Now, I loved her book, Sula. In fact, it's my ultimate favorite book. Sula Peace was the main character, and she was so awesome. She was unapologetic, unorthodox, and she wore her black womanhood freely. Now, me, on campus, I was the zealous student activist. I was the one handing out flyers until the early morning. You better make sure you make that protest, that rally, that walkout. Facebook, I did not need it. I was my own timeline. Twitter, I didn't need that either. I was my own tweet. And Snapchat, I'm actually still my own Snap. Now, I do try and make sure that we're spiritually grounded. So when I do have my kids on my weekend, we try and go to church. Now, Mayan asks, Mom, on the way home from church, is God a man or a woman? Now, Gianna, who's my compassionate soul, looks back at her brother and says, God is neither a man nor a woman. God is non-binary. Where did she learn that? I did not teach her that, and I just learned what that meant last year. But she's also said things like, Mom, you gotta respect people's pronouns. And she's absolutely right. We've got to respect people's pronouns. Now, in my own journey, I had to walk away from a toxic marriage. This thrusted me into the labyrinth of single motherhood. But this also is when I discovered my untapped gift of being a birth worker, a doula, a reproductive justice advocate. Why is this important? Well, one of the examples is that in August, we celebrated the National Black Breastfeeding Week. Did you know that many black mothers just don't think it's something we do? And it is tied back to historically, when slaves were required to feed their masters' babies and watch their own children die of malnutrition. This is absolutely why I whip my boob out everywhere I go. My existence is my resistance. Black lives matter. But so do our babies. They matter. Now, my own evolution came with a lot of sacrifice. I realized that my pain was internalized through addiction. I am so happy to tell you that today, I graduated from my 12-step study program just last Friday. I am finally that mother that I always wanted to be. I am so thankful that my life has changed for the better. And I can say that that's not for everybody. I'm also very thankful that that's just a screenshot. Black babies matter. All our babies matter. We all matter. My existence is resistance. I'm me. Me, she whispered. Now, kind of knew what she meant, but then she didn't really, but actually she did exactly know what she meant. I'm me. I'm not their daughter. I'm not Nell. I'm me. Me. Sula Peace. Thank you so much for helping me share.
We didn't really practice the stairs thing. And I haven't had to use the stairs, so I haven't thought about it. I know this is a fact that I shouldn't be saying, but I'm going to anyway. You're welcome. For our first run-through, which was, nearly a month ago, Marpessa showed up with Peace 3 days after giving birth to her. So if you want to give that woman a round of applause. I also let Marpessa know it's because of her that we added pronouns to our slides, because it's a learning experience for all of us. So, yep, and apparently credit goes to her daughter, not her. Okay, so she told me that.